friends. Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library. And Gallie and I are here today to talk to you about some really great books that we think you might like. So it's finally the last week in October, which means it's Halloween this weekend. We're very excited about it. So we're going to round out the rest of this month with videos and talking about books that have to do with some spookiness. And I've got I saved a couple of my favorite ones for last. The very first one is called Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. Sawkill Girls. Now, Claire Legrand is one of my favorite young adult authors. She also wrote a few children's fiction books as well, but she primarily writes young adult books, and I absolutely love her because she writes such unapologetically fierce female characters. They're strong. They're in all of her books. She's just awesome like that. And this book is probably a very prime example of that kind of characterization. This book is about this village on the island of Sawkill Rock. And it's a very strange village. A lot of people don't really come and go, and there's been this problem that they have where they have these girls that keep disappearing every year, every couple years, and turn up dead. And nobody really talks about it. The police don't really seem to do too much, and everybody just kind of takes it as, well, that's just the way it is. So it's also about three girls, Marion, Val, and Zoe. One is a newcomer to town. One is a little bit of a loner, and then one is a really popular girl. And it's about the three of them and how they each deal with the disappearances in this island, and how they handle it and how they choose to fight back. It has monsters, it has ghosts, it has creepy, just regular creepy humans. This book is really awesome, and it's a really good mystery too. It's very creepy and a little bit spooky, but it's also a mystery because you're trying to figure out what is going on with these girls and why do they keep disappearing? And, could Zoe, Marion, or Val be next? It's really, really good. And that's, again, Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand. Now, this next book is by another author that I absolutely love, and this is called The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. And it's by Kiersten White. She also writes young adult books that have just these fierce, fierce, fierce female characters. She has another series where she writes about Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Dracula, but as if it were a girl. And that's absolutely phenomenal. But this book, as you can tell from the title, is actually about Frankenstein, or rather, Victor Frankenstein's wife, Elizabeth, who really doesn't get a lot of mention in the Frankenstein tale, the classic tale, but this book is all about her and her origins and how she came from a very abusive home. And when she saw an opportunity to be friends with Victor and, to not take advantage, but yeah, to take advantage of his wealth and opulence of his family, she jumps at it to survive. And, it does paint Victor very much as the monster in Frankenstein's story, which is how it should be. A lot of people get that confused and think that the Frankenstein monster in the original story is the creature he creates, but it's actually Victor, and that's very obvious in this book as well. He has a temper, he's kind of out of control, and it's up to Elizabeth to handle these moods as she sees fit in order to survive. And it's an amazing book, watching her spiral into darkness, and perfect book to read this week for Halloween. And that is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein. Well, those are the two books that we have for you today. I hope they sounded really cool and interesting, and if so, they are available at the Farmington Community Library, so please feel free to stop by. You can pick them up with our curbside service, and also we are open, so you can, during the certain hours every day, so you can come in and browse and grab them that way as well. Thank you so much, my friends. Have a great rest of the day and happy Halloween.